part 3 of the Razortalon Public Server. That's what it is. I got to get my head screwed on here for this. Anyways, yeah, day before yesterday, I started playing early survival on a public server called Razortalon, and doing the weights and volumes and the whole 9 yards with difficult starter planet and all that. So, did that night before last, and then last night, Dragon PC75 joined me, and we gamed again. That was part 2. That was a couple of hours, and so tonight we're going to do part 3, and I'm curious to see how it's actually going to go here. Good, fuel's good, so I'm just logging in and seeing what's going on here. Let me make sure everything's good to go and working. I'm doing restream again, so I'm bouncing out to both YouTube and Twitch here to see how this is running. And let's see, so far it's looking like it's alright. But let's find out just to make sure here. So this is also going to be recorded on YouTube as well. Actually, it's being streamed there as a matter of fact too. So let's see. Let's get this going over here. Alright, good. This is working over here. Good, good, good. Alright. I wonder if I can dig Dragon up. I wonder if he's around. I might be able to catch him in here if he's not doing anything. Let's find out here. Hang on.
Okay.
Good. Alright, yep. So far so good. Good, good, good. Okay, yep, and it looks like this is going as well. All right, cool. Yeah, the recorded video from doing this last night worked really well. It recorded and streamed on YouTube really well. So I may just wind up using this in the future, if unless I get a little response on YouTube, then I'll just go back to the regular method of playing the game and streaming on Twitch, and then just recording it thereafter, I guess. So, all right, let's see. Everything else looks good. And what are we at? We already got a couple of viewers in here. Good times. Cool. All right. Good deal. All right. Well, I'm just gonna hit at it. Let's see if Senor Dragon is bored. Alright, cool. Well, let's go see where we're at. We got a pair of the SVs made. And one from you, one from Dragon, and he made his cool Contour X1. This is a, what's it, level 1? Isn't that what it is? Yeah. It's a level 1 early starter HV. It can be built way on the cheap. This is cool. And let's see, he's bingo on power. Might be able to pull some over here, actually. Survival starter node, we have all the power in the cargo pallet. There we go, alright. So yeah, check that out. Look at how he dressed that up. So he simulates the whole hover effect type thing with that texture, with that cyan color. This texture, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, he does the lighting. There's another texture that does that. When you apply a color to it, then you put power on it, then it lights up and all that. Yeah, pretty cool. And then little matching lights over there on the sides and everything. Some cargo boxes and stuff. But yeah, that's a level 1 starter HV. Wonder if I can dig that up and toss it up on the thing. Hey, Nevin, how you doing, man? Good evening. Let's see. Good, getting a start out of this. Let's see how the stream's running over here. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Alright, cool. Alright, I am going to close that out then, because it looks like it's working fine over here. And that's Dragon. Alright, hope you get feeling better, man. Okay, let's see what we got. I think it's just going to be me tonight. So I think where I left off, there was a silicone deposit that I really wanted. From what I recall on this map, on this planet, and the way it's set up is you got decent access to tier 1 stuff from Ethium, tier 1.5 is what I call cobalt. And even a gold one, I guess, and that's probably so you can get the mats together to make a EVA suit or something, I suspect. But silicone is the difficult one. There's only 2 deposits. Oh, actually, there was 3, and one of them was very small, and I got it slayed really fast. So let's take a look at this SV. This is what we'll be flying out there. All right, cool. And how are we good on ammo? We're good on ammo and everything else. I'm doing okay, Nevin. Yeah, I just wanted to fire this up for a little while and continue where we left off. Me and Dragon left off yesterday. So let's see, where is that nasty, nasty silicone? There he is. So I'm gonna go dig that sucker out by hand. And he's way out there. But he's not far away from a Xerox base 2. That's my guy anyway. The one thing I do like about this server, besides the fact that it's challenging, is I think to offset it, the leveling stuff is kicked up. Like the XP gain, I want to say, is on the fast configuration. Although I haven't looked at it to be sure. It just seems that way. So. Cool. All right. In my trusty little, was this level 7 flying squirrel? It's a goofy little starter SV that I made. See if I can get an underneath view of this thing. It's just really simple. I mean, it's made with what looks like I need. Do I have a thruster back there? A thruster coming out of the container. Anyway, back behind that shutter door, there's a container extension, and there's some, or excuse me, a container controller, and then some extensions. So there's there's I think 1100 cargo volume, something like that. It's not a ton, but all right, Dragon, cool. All right, well then I'll co-host for myself, and then I'll talk to you through here. Sorry to hear about your back, man. I can relate. Although from different causes, you know, but I've had that sort of thing before happen. Oh, gee whiz, let's see. I'm Dragon, I'm going for this silicone. I'm gonna try and get it, and then I don't know what else to do from here. I just hit the blueprints thing, so this thing's probably gonna freeze for a few seconds, and it'll pop back up. Yeah, I don't know what else to build from here on out. If I can find wherever that gold deposit is, because there's one sitting over here. If I can find it, then maybe I can get it and then grab the stuff necessary to do the do a couple of EVA suits. We can go up to the moon, you know, or something like that, and see what's around. All right, let's see. I think that base, yeah, level 1 defense 2. I'll fly out around it. That silicone's mine. I'm going to grab as much of it as I can right now. Cool, I got some spare power. I didn't realize that. If I get shot at in this thing, I'm toast. Because this thing is not set up to take a hit at all. I don't wonder if those defense things have any serious turrets on them. 'Cause I'm getting to wonder that maybe they don't shoot back. Alright, cool. Here we go. Come on, thruster, shut off. Thank you very much. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Yes, it does. How does it look and sound over there? Is it alright? Is it made out of sugar cubes? One raindrop it, basically. Yeah, the thing falls apart real easy. I mean, it's all straight steel block, and then some container extension in the back. I mean, you know, 34 hit points. Woo! You know, it's not going to do anything. So, yeah, I mean, it's literally just designed to be your first, you know, get around, runabout thing to get you up in the air. That's it. I mean, thankfully, it does have a little bit of cargo, so you can at least, like in this case here, you can do a little bit of hand drilling and and bring a much more substantial amount of ore back than you would on your person. So at least you got that. But yeah, good time. So how were the streams today? Because I didn't get to watch any of them. Well, I did actually catch the end of Spanish and Excalibur's, but otherwise I wasn't around for the rest of the day for anything. So anything good going on? Looks like there's a latency thing, a fairly large one to this restream thing. Oh, a faction with Xerax changed to Hostile. Oh no. Let's see, cool, alright, let's try to get some. Let's say, hey Mustang, hey. What you doing up your way in the freezing cold? How you doing? Kind of weird looking. I don't think I've ever seen that. Whatever that texture is, it's weird. Anyway, let's see what you got, Mustang. Learning signal logic can't make your lights work. What you need? I might be able to help you. Is it like, are you trying to do some switch that you flip on the wall or something, or motion sensor, or what? Can I reach this thing? Nope, I can't. Press L to turn on your lights. Yeah. Let's see, using a motion sensor to turn on and off lights in my medical. Oh, yeah, that's easy. Real simple to do. Have you already placed, I'm guessing you're putting the motion sensor up on the ceiling somewhere or something like that? Here. Alright, cool. I'm getting this whole friggin' thing and I'm taking it back. Alright, where'd I park you? There you are. Alright, Mustang, see, yeah, it's on the ceiling. I've expanded the area desired. Okay, so you've already done the interactive setup thing and learned about the left and shift and I think it was a left and alt rather, not left and shift, left and alt, left shift, left alt keys, I think, or left control, left alt, whatever it is, something like that. And then did the number keys to drag it all around and widen it and all that. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll just show you. I'm here at the vehicle. I'll just I'll first get up out of here, and then I'll set up a signal logic and show you how to tie it in. It's real easy. All right. Okay. So let's say you have I don't have a motion sensor here to simulate that part with, but let's see what I have flares on here. Okay, I'll use this right here. This is an example. These can be like the ceiling lights, lights on the sides, whatever that you have. Press P and set the name, then look at the lever, press P and devices. I have no idea, don't listen to me. No, this is real simple. Okay, so let's say these 4 flares here on this bird are your infirmary lights, right, your medical bay lights. what you're gonna want to do, I guess you can use a. No, you don't have to use a. You don't have to use a thing for this. You want to add circuit inverter. Basically, it's power on and off. Okay, that's one way to do it. And then that would do a master switch. The other way would be to add the switch in. This is the part that I can't show you. And then on the signal logic for the switch, up at the top, it'll have. I think switch name or signal name or something like that. TX name, I can't remember exactly what it is. But that's what you want to name. Call it like lights switch, right? Yeah, whatever it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, it's real simple. I normally do this with master switch stuff, but you can do it this way too. So at the very top, put in light switch. What would be up above here. I just don't have it here to show you. Once I get back to the base, I can show you the motion sensor I have. I have one for the repair station that provides power to the to the repair station within, I think, a 2x1 rectangle block. Anyway, you do that, and then you come back over to your flares here, and then you have on off, and then you would plug in light switch. And it's going to stay on follow, not on toggle, and not check marked. Check marked is if you want to reverse it. You walk inside when the motion sensor kicks on, then it shuts lights off, that kind of thing. So it's real simple. Take you 10 seconds to do it. But let me finish this, and I'll go back and I'll show you how I did on the repair station, because it's effectively the exact same thing. You want to provide power for lights when you enter the room. It's a power saving thing, I'm guessing. It's exactly what I do in some of my stuff. So but you could also have a like if you have several rooms, you have your medical bay, your infirmary, and then you have, say, armory, and you have, say, kitchen, something like that. You can have all those motion sensors tied into a master switch, and that's how you would do the signal logic with an inverter that's made. And you can call it something like interior lights master, or whatever. And then the toggle or the follow on off for each motion sensor would be tied to that signal. So if you want to have that master switch in a base or a CV or something, and say, I just want to kill all the interior lights, I don't want any motion sensors tripping on or anything, then you just flip that on, or flip it off or whatever. Turn it on or flip it off, but some things in this game make you want to flip them off. But yeah, you would turn that master switch off. That's easy too. Let's see what dragons say. I just don't. Pretty much all my vessels and bases have motion sensors. For doors, hangar doors, yep. I don't do much else with signal logic. I focused most of my stuff on inverter as well. Doing that or using just motion sensors by themselves, not tied to another master switch underneath them. Same sort of thing. That covers most of the stuff there. Now you can do some other fancy stuff, but there's people that are better at that than I am. This silicone looks just like some of this other rock over here. Yeah, Nevin, give me a few minutes. Or not Nevin. Yeah, you too, Nevin. Mustang, give me a few minutes, and I'll head back over there, and I'll have a look at it so you can see it more accurately. It's easy to do, real easy. But it's one of those things, it's hard to figure it out until someone shows you. Then it's light bulb. Oh, okay, this is a piece of cake. How much this thing is left? 50%? Holy smokes! That was bigger than I thought it was. Might be more than a few minutes then, unless I have to make multiple trips, which I'm willing to do. Alright, let's see, Mustang. I'm setting it up saying only to have things function while in the room, light and equipment. Yeah, you can do that. Now, some equipment you cannot tie to a signal to toggle power on and off on it. Some things you can't. Some things you can. I don't think you can do it with the medical bays and the O2 stations. I don't think so. I think there's always a constant power draw on those guys. Okay, alright. Let me get back up to the bird here real quick. Alright. Ooh, boy, she's starting to get full. Close to 500 silicone ore, so cool, man. We're gonna be booming after this dragon. I know you got issues with your bat dragon, and you probably already know this, but muscle spasm stuff, the stuff that seems to be magic for me, is standing in hot water, like a shower. I have no idea why, but it seems to be like this cure-all for me. Don't know if you tried that yet today or not. See the hand drilling and not ship drilling. I know. Yeah. Okay, those are lock and unlock only. You can't power them down with anything else. Some things you can, some things you can't. I was honestly surprised to see that you could with the repair station, and I was really happy about that, because that thing draws 150 kilowatts all the time, idle, sitting there doing nothing. So I went back and some of my base designs, and I think 2 CVs that I've got that use them, I put motion sensors on them to activate it only when a player's standing right in front of them. Because I mean, otherwise it's a fairly hefty power drain. If you think about it, you can have, you know, some CV that has, you know, a couple of them or 3 of them on there, and that's a chunk of power. It's just, or in a base, you know, if you have a larger base that has a, you know, an armory, and then you got some other main commons room or something, and then you've got 2 of them there, and then I don't know, maybe you have a 3rd one somewhere else in your own private little room or whatever, and it's just drawing a ton of power for no reason. Might not be able to finish this. Yeah, I did that already. Help me make it through the stream. Good. Alright. How come it doesn't help you, Nevin? Man, hot shower is awesome. You just have to put the hot just slightly above, you know, just right on the edge of uncomfortable, and get it good and steamy, you know. That's what I do, at least. And it's, oh, it's magic. Is this still considered silicone? Because it doesn't look like it. I'm not getting anything else but silicone out of this. Thought I'd be getting crushed stone already, but alright, whatever the game says. It's not considering this silicone, is it? Because this doesn't look like it at all. Okay, I need to make sure I have a way out of here before I get too overzealous with all this, since I am down here doing this by hand. Why don't you drill with the drone? I don't like drilling with the drone. I like doing it by hand. Always love being in the middle of it. Might be because of my space engineer's roots, you know? You don't have a drone, you can pop up and, hey, go drill for me. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Stand down there until you get a drilling rig made. Alright, let's see where we're at here. We're probably just about bingo in cargo space. Yep, look at that. Okay. I'm gonna grab the remainder of what I can carry before it says, no sir, BDC, you cannot carry anymore. So yeah, Mustang, you may get that figured out before I even get back. It's real simple. Mine is muscle damage though, so it never actually stops hurting, just lessens to a manageable level for a while. Nothing that works for everyone else works for me, Nev. Yeah. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm a little bit of a weirdo, I guess. Not too much, only enough to be fun. But yeah, I seem to feel pain a lot more strongly than people do for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, is this thing considered? Okay, 10% ore left. All right. This is all just stone over here. I mean, it's not anything. Okay, I guess it's considering this orange, whatever this is, silicone. So I guess I'll keep slaying it here then. Whatever. Oh, all these nights you guys are gonna have to do a stream so I can sit back and relax and, you know, backseat drive. How you're doing everything. Why you drove with the drone dragon? Come on. Let's get down there and do it by hand. Cool, alright. I am bingo in space, so I am out of here. Maybe. Get up out this thing. Alright. Alright, let's go. Just because I'm curious, I'm always wondered about this. So, 12.7 tons with my fat butt sitting here. Okay, no change. This thing is going to get slightly sluggish. Excuse me. Here, Oscar Mike RTB. Alright, let's see what's going on here in chat. I drill with HV, thanks. Yeah, I usually do too, but I mean, you know, when you're starting out, you have to embrace the suck for a little while. One homing missile and you're toast, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a homing missile out of one of these things. I've gotten within turret range and nothing shot at me. So I don't know if it's maybe like a goofy little outpost, you know, just a manned outpost thing. No turrets. I don't know. I have no idea. Those white things up in the sky way out there? I always thought of those as like background graphic to make it look like ships are taking off or something. Let's see. Oh, they birds or something. Yeah, you've never seen those things? They've been here for a long time. Yeah, it makes it look like ships are leaving and taking off out into orbit. Right, what's in between here and there? Okay. Level 2 defense, so we'll go around. Look at that pretty red dawn sky. Man, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Holy smokes. Hey, Knight Rider. Good evening, man. How you doing? Yeah, there's some latency here doing this through a restream. If I get no active chatter on the YouTube out of this, then I may wind up just going back to straight Twitch streaming instead of doing this thing. Let's see. Shows me live over here. Let's see if there's any active chat. Any active chat? Nope, no active chat then. And no views. So, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll do that next time then. I think the only time I ever got any live viewership in YouTube was when the link was manually set on Discord and people went in that way. Otherwise, you know, I don't have enough subscriber base over there to do it. Yeah, the red was too much. What's wrong with the red, man? Let's see, Dumpster. Is that the ship you let me? Yes, it is. The Flying Squirrel? Yeah. I think it is. That is the one that you named, isn't it? I named that ship. Yeah, how you doing, Dumpster? That was XCal's stream earlier. I didn't catch any tonight. I was gone and then saw that when I came back, I saw that he was already off. So I have no idea what was going on tonight. Today is a workshop thing with Spanish, and I know he did that with him. And I guess you guys now know about the exclusive content server and all that. Let's see. I'm doing okay. A little tired. Went to the shop today for several hours. I haven't done that in quite a while, and so I'm not used to it. Let's see. Okay. Coming back from doing silicone run over at, I don't have logistics on this. I don't think I do, do I? Oh, yeah, maybe I do. Cool. All right, well, just ignore that and then do it this way. Yeah, this starter world dumpster that we started on, it only has 3 silicone, and one of them from yesterday that me and Dragon got was very small, so I guess it yielded, what, 60 or 80 or 100 ore or something like that, you know, some low number. So, anyway, yeah, that sucked. Yeah, I noticed his stream was hitchy. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if it was a connection thing or what. May have been, you know. Yeah, Dragon, I did a short little review of this HV. I think it was right before you popped into chat. So you'll see it at the very beginning of the video. First, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. Let's see, stream elements, it's working. Cool. All right. I hate when someone forces to follow the chat. I unfollowed and left. I don't think I have that turned on. Let's see. I think the hitchy is the new patch. Seemed to smooth out once I rebooted the computer, though it didn't go away completely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what caused it. I haven't had the issue here, so I'm gonna guess maybe it was a bandwidth thing or something. But let's see. How am I doing ammo-wise in the cannons here? 2100. Okay, I'm cool. All right, cool. Let's burn some of this silicone down. Do I still have that in there? No. Okay, cool. All right. Actually, some more of that stone dust. I'm gonna make 3 of that, and then 798 of that fat stuff right there. So let's do. Yeah, that'll get close to doing it. I'm gonna have over 1,000 of that. I'm guessing I need to go get some iron next. Let's get this straightened out over here. I don't know if you guys do this or not, but I do normally ingots and then ores, matching ores below of whatever I've got in a constructor, you know. But this is all new, you know, and so I don't have much of anything yet in here. Let's see, actually keep him up here so he gets consumed first. And I can make, I'll make 50 more of these guys. Cool. Dragon, what else do we need to build out here? We got the silicone, so mission accomplished. Yeah, I mean, it's easy for, you know, organization, man. So you know where everything is. You know how much of, you know, what you got. You know. Oh, that's right. Mustang, are you still here? I want to show you this thing here real quick. So let's make sure this works. Oh wait, I don't have one here. Damn it. Crap. You know what? Here, let me look. I don't think I can switch the yeah, I can't switch that off. I could do food processor example. Let me make a motion sensor real quick. I can never remember what these damn things are. There they are. Okay. All right, I'm gonna mock this up, like if we're using a motion sensor to kick on a food processor, and otherwise it stays off when you leave a room, right? Okay, all right, let's get that guy going, and let's see. Okay, all right. You are here, Mustang. Yeah, you're here. Okay, been watching patiently, right? Had to fly all the way back. Let's see, Dragon. Just need to spawn our bigger SVs to start taking out the POIs. Yeah, that's true. We probably need a tank of some kind, but I think anything that's well, I don't know about tanks that are under level 20 because of the artillery, you know, that you need on them. Let's see. It's constantly sorting my stuff. I tried putting things in different boxes, even with the constructor kept needing to have the input changed to deal with that. Get a few more mats and work on making a CV to call home till we find a place we actually want to stay and make a static home base. Yep, right with you. Okay, so let's see. Let's say you want to kick on and off power of this food processor, right? So I'm going to make a really ugly motion sensor on the front of the. Well, actually, well, yeah, I'll do it in the front of the fridge so we can see it. So maybe this would be your ceiling, or actually, you know what? Here, let's just do it this way. This is cleaner. Come here, sensor. Come back. We'll do it like we're going to mock it up on the ceiling. Okay. All right. Here's our cafe room. Here's our entrance. So we've got our motion sensor. One thing you do have to do is you do have to group it. So normally I'm not a fan of auto grouping unless you know there are no custom groups that you've made, and you know, that kind of thing like that, right? So in your motion sensor, we're going to call this kitchen, right? Let's see. Boom, there it is. I'm not going to do a signal or a master switch or anything like that. I'm just going to make it what it is. Kill. Oh, I'm not close enough. Why are you sitting there? There, you're dead anyway. Okay, get back to my kitchen motion sensor. So you put it down, you group it, you name it, because you may wind up having several of these. I kind of went nuts whenever I started doing motion sensors to trip stuff on and off. So interactive setup, numlock keypad on, and let's see. There, okay. So we come in here, and that's going to kick it on, right? Boom. So you have your whatever over there set up. Now we want the food processor to kick on. We go to signal logic for him. Let's see, kitchen power. Okay, this is the guy that ties it in. Signal right here. This is what you need. Okay, ignore the on and off and the lock and unlock. The on and off is if you had a signal, say something else set up in the signal logic over here. Then you could have this motion sensor activate by something else, say like a master switch or something, like I was saying earlier. If you have a base or a CV that you're doing this with that has, say, 3 or 4 rooms, and you want a convenient master switch to kick all of the interior lights off, or all of the motion sensors or whatever, then you can tie all the motion sensors into this guy, and then you kick that master switch off, none of the motion sensors activate, ergo whatever those motion sensors are meant to kick on don't get kicked on. Make sense? So pretty simple. Anyway, so kitchen power. Okay, all right, we're going to come in here, and our kitchen is going to be our food processor. So boom. So, and go and make sure signals are turned on. I think that's what's required to kick motion sensor on. Okay, good. Let's see if that worked. Yep, see that? Check that out. So I'm walking into the range that we set up in the interactive setup thing. Walking out. Food processor's off. Boom, back on. Piece of cake, nothing to it. So the matching variable in that is going to be the on-off toggle for, well, technically it's follow, on-off thing for food processor, right? So it's following the motion sensor. If we wanted this to turn off, then you would check mark that. So food processor would stay on. When you come into the sensor range, it switches off. So that's something that's handy for whatever, I don't know. But piece of cake, nothing to it. Hope that helps. To catch up on chat here. Let's see. All right, you have a ceiling. Yeah, it's a really janky one made out of concrete. Just in case of the acid rain that pops up here, I just put this goofy thing here so we can stand here and scream like little girls, I guess. Yeah, when the acid rain comes down. Anyway, what is there to build in here? Oh yeah, that's the dermal parasite stuff. Yeah, you did bring back a bunch of herbal leaves and stuff, and okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna make a bunch of those actually and get that going. Let's see how the constructor's doing. Okay, it's still chewing away on silicone. All right, we can leave the rest as is now. So we're starting to overflow. I normally don't like having an overflow thing like that. I like to go up to the max and leave it, and then just leave the rest as ore. So with those promethium, make sure you have the signals thing turned on. I think it requires that, even if you're not doing an actual signal on the. Here, let me kill that. an actual signal on the side. I think it requires it, but I might be mistaken. Okay, all right. No, it's well, I don't know. You're going to have to describe more of what you got. I mean, is it something where you're wanting to? You've got a medical bay or an infirmary type of room, right? So it's what, like I don't know, 3 by 4 blocks rectangular, and then say 2 or 3 blocks tall, and then you got a ceiling over it, kind of thing. So stocked up in the system, get rid of parasites. You need to also make bandages with them too, because when you cure parasite, it gives open wound, which a bandage. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes we'll have to remove the motion sensor and reinstall it because it got glitched trying to figure out how to do so. You can cycle power on it too. That seems to work. I've had to flip the signal thing on and off, and then go in and out of the range, and make sure the motion sensor's on if you're not using a switch behind it, you know, of some kind of inverter signal behind it or something else to trigger it on off. So sometimes when you first do it, it can be slightly flaky. You have to sift. Yep. You have to leave the sensor area for it to re-trigger. Yep. I did that here just to make sure. I popped out and back in to test this thing. So, all right. Get some good rare steak here. Hey, how come it only made one of those? Oh, alien teeth. Yeah, those freaking things. Okay. Let's see. I can make a nice sandwich. Alright. I may have to just deal with those energy bars for the time being. Don't get a lot of sun out here, man. I think we're kind of far to the south out here. Senor Dragon. Alright. Ooh, you fixed it in capital letters. You're serious. For you, my med bay is large. Okay, cool. Don't know what I did, but it works now. Yeah, I've had to do that. It's kind of like when you first install a switcher room. You got to sit there and, you know, jack with it and turn the power on and off or something, and you know, and then all of a sudden it magically works. It's, we kind of file that under the rule of hashtag because Empyrion. So. Let's see. I don't think I need anything over here. And what's it take to upgrade to an advanced, what, level 15 advanced constructor, is that right? Let's take a look here. Level 10. Ooh, alright, cool. And because that would be kind of handy to have. You know, something I may do. Excuse me. Excuse me. Something I might do, Dragon, even though this is a kind of a small little goofy starter base, I might extend the solar array out a little bit and add a few more panels. Maybe. I'm going to watch and see what power consumption's like out here, but that might be a thing. Let's see. Cannot access portable constructor. Other faction. Gee. Wonder who did that. I'm not gonna name any names or anything. So we need to come up with a time to sit down and start on the next installment of S. Dude, I was craving that so much earlier. You know, I was even looking at trying to fire up my old save games, but some of the mods are broke, so it wouldn't let me load them in. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. Keep the power up. It's empty. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, let's see. Armor's jacked, and I can't build a. I can't make a repair station. Yeah, it's missing tier 3 stuff, so there goes that. Could do a few of these bad boys and get them out there. Yeah, it's. I mean, these starter bases are meant to kind of be throwaway of match. You know what I mean? And it's not meant to be something that's expanded upon, but. I don't know if we're getting a ton of really good solar coverage. We're kind of far south from the equator. Remember I was complaining last night when we were riding around. It's like, man, why is it dark all the damn time? You know, it's kind of thing. It's dark here a lot, and I don't know if this setup here is good enough for it. So I don't want to have power problems while we're here. So anyway, it's just a thought, and it's cheap to build, and it would only help, you know. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We have none of these things. I need to go out and get some some herbal leaves or something. And let's see, we got a ton of plant protein and grain. We got a lot of stuff in here. Holy smokes, man! Alien thorn. The alien teeth are gonna go kill a bunch of those critters. All right. In fact, I think I hear one right now. Heard some over here making noise. That's herbal leaves. Why did I get negative faction on Talon? Are we... Oh, hey, how you doing there, buddy? Oh, you freaking prick. I was minding my own business. Why'd you have to come over here and bite me? You get milk off these things? Well, at least it's more food, so whatever. Alright, let's see what we got going in chat here. It's cross-shaped with 5 block walls and 14 blocks in total length. What the... Dude, that's a hospital. Thinking after Let's Play for Excalibur tomorrow, because that gives me plenty of time to play. Yeah. I say we go for it. Dragon, I do need to go out to the shop and do some more work tomorrow. But I don't have to be there any particular time or anything like that, so we can probably do both. Let's see, the rest is easy once you set up the first. Just have the rest attached to the same switch. Yep. Check out more of my gaming. Okay, that's Stream Elements. Good, it's working. All right. Yeah, it's real simple. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got more Promethean made. Can move some of this junk over. Weights and volumes, and got water jennies made. Cool. All right, there's spare base power right there, and extra concrete. Alright, should make some sparkling wine here, Dragon. What do you say? I think it's possible to get your guy drunk in this, if I remember right. I've never done it, but I know that there's somebody's done it. These juices, by the way, when you don't have a like when you're tooling around in your first little SVs and stuff, and you don't have a way of doing healing. Make a bunch of these. Go get collect a bunch of veggies and bull crap out in the field, and come back in here and make these juices, and they all give you health. So they're like little mini med packs. It's kind of cool. Okay, what was I talking about doing? I already forgot. Water generators, power. Okay. Do we have any promethium ore that's not been? Okay, that's all been spent and taken down. I just used it all, didn't I? What about... I can power some water jennies off of biofuel. Let's see, that's going to be... Was it 14, 28? Okay. Let me start 2 of these bad boys with this. Guys, you're going to need some oxygen going into space. I think these water generators are kind of OP. I think they make way too much in water containers. That'll limit it. That's just me. It seems kind of out of balance a little bit. Okay, alright. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, I'm up for some sparkly. Oh, yeah. Mustang. I mean, technically, it's in a space station, so it's a bay. Okay. I understand. Okay. Okay, good. Still there on that. This guy's still working. What's our consumption rate like? 68 kilowatts at idle with everything on. We don't have any O2 made, none of the tanks, right? I don't think we even got that far yet. We don't have an EVA, armor mods. You know what? I'm really curious. To make one of those things, it's a, I know gold's in there somewhere, if I remember right, but is it under weapons? Yeah. Gold ingots. We have the rest. I'm curious, Dragon. Curious about this. There's this gold deposit hanging around somewhere out here. I'm curious where it is. Probably up in that area right there. Alright, I'm going to track up that way. I'm going to go look for this gold. And if I find it, I'm going to slay it and bring it back and make some EVA boosters. And then if we really wanted to, we can go to the moon in these cheap little wonky SPs. Maybe even find an asteroid, sit there and hand drill them, because that's, you know, that's always so much fun. Sitting there for 2 hours, you know, with your drill on an asteroid. You have your bike on you. I always have a bike on me. See, always. Always have a bike and always have a portable constructor at all times. And I usually have some biofuel too if I get desperate for something. You know, because it's not hard to make another chainsaw or whatever. You know, to start to get some more fuel and make a drill and all that. Yeah, man, I plan for contingencies, baby. Monastery. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. Let's see how the how is the stream is doing. All right. All right. Good. I got a couple of minutes here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip doing the restream then on YouTube. It might just not be worth doing. Okay, alright, I'm gonna close some of this junk out here. Am I getting shot at? Oh, that's an ad over here on my thing popping up. I'm trying to get to my channel. Skip this stuff. Alright, cool. Alright, good deal. Anyway, we got a few people on lurking tonight. Awesome. Well, hey, good evening everybody that's in here watching. Hope you guys had a good day. I did a little bit of work earlier. Some physical shop work stuff. I'm getting old enough now where I'm not quite as enthusiastic about it as I used to be. Then decided to do another late night stream on this. So me and Dragon were playing last night. Okay, so right now I'm out looking for the only single gold deposit that's out here. That's the current mission. So let's see, track west and then track north. Alright. Let's see, dumpster. Hey, I like those little flying. I do too, man. I like the little flying squirrel. I think I spent more time texturing it than I did actually making the dang thing. You know, I already kind of had an idea in my mind's eye about it. I wanted something that resembled a like a quad rotor drone type thing. I knew I wanted that. You know, but doing the dress up took longer. Is that a freaking patrol CV over there? On a starter planet? No freaking way. That is a patrol CV. Yeah, no. Nope, not gonna happen. There's something down here that's not popping up on the. I've had this happen before. Or if I'm. Damn it! Freaking drone right there too. I've had a couple of things that didn't register, even though you got near them, a couple of POIs. I'm sitting there spinning around and around and around, unless it's a deposit that's really low in the ground or something like that, which maybe it's that gold one, I don't know. So let's see, dumpster, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, this is kind of a rough starting planet, man. I mean, You know, it's I mean it's freaking swampy, and it's there's trees everywhere, and it's hard to get around on the bike, and I mean, yeah, it's kind of challenging. And then there's acid rain, you know, and I got caught in a death loop. I died, I think, like 4 or 5 times in a row, before that finally stopped. So yeah, this isn't that, you know, easy little nice temperate world, you know, frolicking out in the nice, you know, grassy plains thing. I mean, it's kind of rough. I'm going to tag this Prometheum, I think. And there's a drone off to, let's see. Then you go play Division Engage. Alright, let's see. I am going to tag this. Hopefully I can draw the attention of that. Yeah, so this is what a lot of this place looks like. And, I mean, look at this. And you're trying to cruise through this on a motorcycle, and at night when it's pitch black. It's not easy, but I mean, really, honestly, I like it. It's challenging, you know. Night Dragon, have a good night, man. Talk to you tomorrow, all right? Let's see. There, I put a picture on the Discord. All right, let's see. A pair of Prometheums down there. Let's go hit this. Everybody else, all the lurkers out there that are just watching, hope you had a good day. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you find it relaxing. Don't have a real specific mission tonight, other than I'd like to find this gold deposit, the one single gold deposit on the map, and then tear it down and use it to make some EVA boosters for me and Dragon, if we want to take these cheeseball little SVs up into space. So I have no idea what the system looks like here. I have no idea about the orbit, you know, that this planet's on, the moons, nothing. I know nothing about it. And so it's just as much as a surprise to me as it is to anybody how anything's going to turn out. Looks like my real life yard. Yeah, well, your yard is like half the planet over here. It's half the map. It was pretty bad last night. Me and Dragon were trying to get back on motorcycles. It was just, and it was in the middle of the night and everything, and it was really bad. It took a while because it's just hard to cruise around on here. I mean, if you think about it, you know, it's, you know, for a medium to hard difficulty starter world, it's actually pretty good, I think. You know, it's all these little annoyances and stuff that add to the challenge of it. And then you've got weights and volumes on top of that. So if you're on your dinky little motorbike and you go out and you find a deposit, you know, you try and drill as much of it as you can. You can't bring it all back. So, you know, it's one of those deals. All right, come on, baby. Where are you at, Flying Squirrel? Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I like it. I'm glad I don't have to deal with O2 and all that, but I really do like this. It's a fun setup. Hello, Iron Node. Okay, there was something over here, and there's a drone. I wonder if it's just really low or something. You know what? I'm gonna kill that thing. I'm gonna go look closer. Let me find something to hide behind over here. Okay, hello, Droney Drone. How you doing? Come here. Ooh, yeah, perfect. Oh, you freaking Night Raptor prick! Yeah, this is the stuff that's on the ground everywhere too. This is fun. Night Raptors, the alien assassin dudes. Yeah, all this crap's out here. It's like I'm playing, what game is it where you, bunny hop everywhere? Dude, die already. Freaking jerk, man. That was at Counter-Strike. That's right, the bunny hopping one. Yeah, so the critters out here are really awful. I mean, it's alien assassins that don't belong on a don't belong in a planet like this, biomes like this, not normally, you know. All right, where's that drone at? Come here, you punk. Yep, I'll take that, and I'll take the flex coil too. And keep your silly minigun ammo. Yeah, so it's really hard to get around on a ground vehicle out here. This is probably the reason why I pushed for doing going straight to a ooh, yeah, that's what didn't register. Going straight to a an SV instead. All right, let's catch up on chat here. What do we got? Oh, Rizzo, we're playing on your server without you. I may get on in a little while. I'm kind of at that spot where I usually take a break from it before I build a big CV, because I have to do a bunch of asteroid mining and all that. The only other thing I would do on there is I would get on to make plans to go make a base on a Xerxes or Xerxes. I saw a couple of you guys in that playfield, but I don't know what y'all were doing earlier. Good info on the signal. It was funny watching the two of you ride in the Dark Knight Rider. It was freaking awful. Oh, jeez. Droney Mitchell. Well, I jumped, yeah. Hey, Dempster, you wish those were in your yard. The spiders are similar. Yeah, the freaking blue spiders. They have blue spiders on this planet, too. And they shoot this green plasma stuff out, and it'll blow your bike up. So I had that happen once in a fight with one of them, and I had to spend something like 30 minutes walking back to my base. Dodge, dive, dip it down once again. Damn right, Alarion. Are you guys still in the box right now? I think I'm gonna try tagging this guy. Maybe. Is there even anything in here? Yeah, there's ammo boxes. Cool. Okay, that is not an active drone. That's the corpse of the last one, right? Yep, alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Let's go see what we got. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy. This is all ammo in here. Shoddy drill charge. Laser rifle cells. Demo. Freaking hate those things. Laser pistol, minigun I'm skipping because don't really ever use it. Now let's try. Ooh, 155. Hey, man. Generous. Oh, come on, get in the damn thing. Oh, it's only one thing I don't like about being in the water. There, alright. Okay, I'm looking for gold deposit. Northwest, northwest, northwest. Tracking my 180 then. Alright. Says there's something right up here, but that might be a no build area. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, Talon. Alright, but I had my motorcycle good. Well, if you flip your HV, you can do shift space and you can flip it back over. Once you're doing a lot of HV drilling stuff, you can do that. You'll have to do it a lot, actually, because you know that rough and tumble type stuff will send it upside down, and sometimes you want to reorient yourself depending upon what exactly you're doing. Okay, where's that drone at? What you want? Punk? Alright. I'll take him down too. I'm probably gonna get marauded by 25 critters here once I get down on the ground. Alright. Okay, alright. Let's see what we got. This game does look a lot better than it used to. I'm really, really glad for that. Booyah, you're done. Alright. Still looting all the power we can get. Ooh, yeah. Got some good stuff out of that. Cobalt alloy, steel plate. Okay, where was this one that was popping up? I wonder if maybe it was something where I was too... This smuggler's hideout? The hell is this? Has anybody seen this before? I've never seen this. This is a weird looking POI. Oh hey, all right. Oh yeah. Is this place even cored? Oh yeah, buddy. What do we got here? Railgun rounds. You can always tear that stuff down. It's got Jenny in here. It's got more Promethium. I've never seen this POI before. This is kind of cool. Skip the electronics. Beer, but have to kill critters outside. Don't touch anything. Okay. Okay. I can touch nothing. Energy matrix. There you go. You got a shower in here. Insulation booster. That probably wouldn't hurt to grab since we have no armor mods at all. Well, that's kind of cool. This must be one of the newer ones or something. I've never seen that before. Yep, good times on what planet is this? Razortalon Public Server. Alpha 950 build 2294 running weights and volumes. Good stuff. Don't need that. Let's see, anything else I can toss over there? We don't have the launcher for that guy yet. Wait. Nope. Oh, freaking plant monster, dude. Where are you? Yeah, what's up, buddy, huh? Freaking hate these things. What you got? Yeah, alien teeth. I actually need that. Cool. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here. So I'm still looking for this last, or only, rather, gold deposit out here. So that's the current objective. Alright, I walked through a spider web earlier. There's my disco dance seizure looking, trying to get it off me. I couldn't find it. Some stuff for smugglers you were just on is new to me too, yeah. Tad insert injury. Take this stuff and leave leave him rocks. Yeah. Totally. Okay, there's probably another boat down here. Yep. Smuggler's barge. These smugglers, you know, they've got a pretty poor track record. All their boats are sunk, and okay, I like a lot of these new POIs. It's this game suffers from a lack of content with stuff like this. You know, kind of keeps it fresh and adds some, you know, some stuff other than just strictly building. Hardened steel plate. Never say no to hardened steel plate. Nanotubes, crafting mats, definitely. This thing's like way in the water. That's all console deco stuff. Yeah, that's all baloney. Alright. Anything else up here worth a... I got food processor, but I don't think it's tied in. Hey, the power's on. It's not tied in anything, so whatever. Cool. Alright, what else we got here? We're still tracking north. Due north. Bearing 0, heading 0. Okay, let's see what we got in here right now. Let me go look at the stream. This thing's still doing pretty good. I showed 12 viewers. Does that sound right? Am I the only one that's doing Empyrion right now? There might be a couple other channels I'm unfamiliar with, but it doesn't look like anybody else is online, so... Alright. See if we can find this gold deposit. I don't have the mats yet to do a real full-blown SV You know, something that's for real, unless I'd rigged this thing up and took the seat off and, ooh, there it is. And there's a drone over there. Alright, I don't know what kind of drone it is, let's find out. Rocket one, okay, cool. Mistakes might be made here. One of these things about these guys is you can sit right up underneath them. Where are you at, huh? Boom. Because they fire really intermittently, the rocket ones do. Hey, are these buds plants out here? Yeah, buddy, alright, cool. Not those, those are dress up. Oh, damn it, did I accidentally grab everything? I did. Okay. Cool, oscillator, it would say yes to that. Okay, where is this deposit at exactly? And is it a... How far down is this thing? Is this... What is this? What kind is this? Alright, let's go to town. Yeah, bud plants, man. Review sounds about right. I checked the list. Looks like 12. Plus the bots. Yeah. Gold rock right there. Yeah, buddy, I'm doing it. Now, that is the gold. It's way the hell down there. Man, freaking make you earn it on this. Alright. I am using the drone for this because I'm going to go straight at it. So be prepared to sit here for about 10 minutes. The rocks on the surface, any gold ones that you see are going to be Sathium. There's Sathium and neodymium in rock resource form out here, which is kind of cool. That's uncommon as well. So somebody put some thought and some work into this. They built this. I don't think that this is a randomly generated multiplayer server, and it makes all these goofy planet names and all that. I mean, it seems to be there's a lot of thought and work put into this stuff. I mean, one gold deposit, that's very small on a starter planet, for instance, or the uneven numbers of silicone relative to copper and iron, because those are almost always the same. So somebody put some time into this. It'd be really cool if the server admin or whoever it is would get on and say, hey, drag him in here and ask him a bunch of questions, yeah, this one's pretty far away. That's right, yeah, you can't eat those things straight. Alright. So I was on Stilly Vision's channel earlier today, and he was playing, I don't know if it was single player or multi or what, but he had hit one of those, what was that, POI, it's one of the abandoned ones that has the horror show ex-girlfriend looking ladies that come out with the long necks and the heads and all that. He hit one of those things. It's like it's not the abandoned, it's one of the abandoned ones. It's not the abandoned mining facility. It's the other one. The other one has the big shutter doors in front. You go in there and there's boxes left and right, and there's a bunch of generators and all that. O2 tanks. Well, he was in there and he hit a box and he got an epic drill out of it. So are those a thing that are now in here in the regular game as part of the some of the loot spawn stuff? Because I've only seen them in the item menu. I've never seen them in actual live gameplay. That's a first. Sorry, buddy. anything else worth a flip out here to get? What biome is this? Plains? Okay. No, actually, I do need to hang on to you. Gold. Look at that. Yes. Well, that's cool, Nevin. I didn't know that. So I was surprised to hear it. He said he got an epic drill. Really cool. Awesome. There's a bunch of cobalt out here. Usually that's part of the radiated biomes. Hello, ladies. I think it's one of those Xenu mainframes up there. That's kind of cool to know, man, if you have to get some straight cobalt. There's a bunch of it out here. I've seen it all over the place on the ground. There's the other silicone deposit. Cool. I'm going to clear this drone out here. You're done. Oops. Come on, baby. I wish we could crouch and prone and all that in this. I don't know if that'll ever be a thing, but it would be really cool if it was. Yeah, you're done. Man, this place is gorgeous. I get such a kick out of all this. The defense POI over there. I'm going to avoid him. Oh yeah, definitely. Cool. Alright. Good deal. Mission accomplished. Send RTB. And get back out of here. 5-click out. This is Xerax, right? So... Okay, defense 1. There's all those floating mainframe things. I think those have little sentry turrets on them, if I remember correctly. Cool. Zealot Rage. I know who that is. Having a little trouble flying there. What are you talking about? I'm a master pilot. I never crash, ever. See, Dumpster, have you played the tag with the Opharaptors yet, or whatever they're called? Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Zealot Rage. Never ever. We need to do some Arma pretty soon. I don't think I've live streamed Arma on Twitch yet. I think it'd be kind of fun. Let's see. No, to make the EVA booster thing. Yes, Dumpster. That's what I'm wanting to do. Because I want to get up into orbit as quick as possible and look around and see if there's anything worth a damn out there. I'm waiting for Armageddon. Yeah, I'm almost... yeah, I did. I got sucked back into Empyrion, but yeah, I'm right at the point where that Armageddon mod for Arma 3, if any of you guys are familiar with it, the one that's it's a play on the Arma 3 escape from missions, you know, escape from Altus, escape from Malden, you know, whatever, those kinds of things. It's a play on that, and it takes place on Altus, the main original map in the game, but it is set in an apocalyptic event. It's the end of the world, basically, type thing, or however you want to put it. And so you have all these massive earthquakes and, you know, F5 tornadoes and meteor strikes, and you've got oh, that's right, the island is also sinking into the water, so everything is slowly flooding. And so it's basically get off the island by any means necessary. And you start off as a squad of NATO Blue 4 dudes, and you're trying to find cars that are trying to find something, trying to find fuel cans, repair kits, stuff like that to fix cars to get around, trying to find aircraft, anything that you can use to get off the island. And it was a decently popular mod. It was made in 2014 for the Make Arma Not War contest, I think. back then, so it was 3 or 4 years ago. And see, I need to get this stuff off of here, but I don't think I can do my logistics from here, can I? Without the wireless connector, you literally have to be standing right next to the dang thing. So yeah, there's that apocalyptic element to it, and it is crazy good fun. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe, but Gage can probably describe it. But it's hellish. Everybody's yelling and screaming, and it's just this whole like tense situation of all this stuff coming. You can't do anything about it. It needs to go in the food processor. Let's see, mats, ammo. We'll keep mats. Don't put anything in here that doesn't belong. Yeah, it's really cool. But the gentleman who made it, I got lucky one day, and I left a comment on the main mod page on the workshop on Steam, and said, "Hey, I've got an old mission for this. I had worked on it, I think, in early 2015 or something, so 4 years ago. I messed with it, and excuse me, and put a lot of work into it and fixed small little things here and there because it wasn't 100%. This is the mission, not the mod. The mission that's played with it. All the mod assets worked fine, but the mission itself, you know, the stuff, the scripts that are responsible for spawning things in and crap like that, this stuff wasn't working right. And so I fixed sound issue on a couple things. I made loot spawn work proper. There's a bunch of stuff I did on it. Well, the guy messaged me back, I guess it was 3 weeks ago, and he said, "Hey man, this mod's been dead for a few years, and so that's a shame." and he had asked if I would be interested in being on the mod team, quote mod team, which is, it's basically just me, but and if I would get a working mission fix, because some of the latter Arma 3 updates broke some of the older scripts that were in there. So it was basically impossible to finish it, so nobody played it anymore. But I started working on it again a couple weeks ago, and I've almost got it fully debugged. Not quite, but almost. What am I doing over here? That's where I was going to tear this gold down. So it's almost ready to test, and my buddy Gage here, Zealot Rage, he's one of the Arma guys that we do some of that stuff with, so that's what he's talking about. It's like, hey, is that thing ready? Can I make... Yes. Cool, I can make 2 of them. One for me, one for Dragon. That'll work. And let's see, 3 iron, crap ton of silicone, and 2 sathium. And I'm going to hold on Pentaxic because I don't know where that's going to go exactly. Yeah, but once we do a test run for those that like Arma stuff, it'll be me and Gage here, and probably a couple others, a few others. It's one of those things that's good with a group. But it's really stressful, and it's really fun, and it's just, I mean, it wears you out. You play it for, a couple hours, and then you shelve it for a month. You can only take so much of it. But yeah, good times. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, no more chat. Everything got quiet. Okay, where's my... okay, not done yet. Alright, I'll sit here and wait for that. And let's see what's going on here. Cool, 15 on viewing. Hope you guys had a good evening, especially to the lurkers. Let's see. Cool, right on. Path to affiliate completed. Hey, what the hell's shooting at me? Oh, that drone. Alright. Okay, so the sun comes up in the northeast, and it's probably going to set where in the northwest. So it has a arc. So that means I need to probably plop everything over to the north. Contact. Second drone is inbound. I have negative eyes. Cannons have eyes though. I need some better sound for some of these turrets and stuff. Some are a little janky. Oh, 3 drones. Oh, no you did not. That was interesting. So there was a rocket that landed over here and then it disappeared. Freaking jerk shooting rockets at me. Oh, I hate rocket drones. I think it's the first time they sent rocket drones over here. I wonder if the, you know, I'm curious. I wonder if the drone thing is a variable thing. You know, like if it's set up to bring different types out randomly, or if it's based on something else. I honestly don't know. I hear raptors. Or if they're stuck in the water. Eh, oh well. Anywho, yeah, so I'm looking forward to Armageddon. If you want to see a bunch of grown men screaming like little girls and yelling at each other and all that, then that's going to be the thing to watch. Because that's exactly what's going to be like. Alright, let's catch up here, see what we got here. Playing mine, watching yours, and listening to you. Cool, Knight Rider. Dumpster is working on a CV in the background. You know what I've noticed with Empyrion? A lot of people do this. You got one guy that streams, and you got other people that are building, and you know, and occasionally looking at chat and stuff like that. And it's kind of like I don't know what's the right words. I would say maybe not quite filler background noise, but something that's like related to what you're doing. It's just kind of cool to listen to somebody else. You feel like you're in the same room doing the same thing or something. You know what I mean? You know, that kind of thing. That is pretty cool. Let's see, anything new I can make out of this? Yes. Gage, are you still sitting in here, or did you leave? I don't see you chatting anymore. I'm just a noob. How long have you been playing Knight Rider? I remember, was it night before last you were mentioning that you were new to the game. Okay, Gage isn't here anymore. Alright, good. We can talk about him then. So Gage is not he's not an Empyrion guy. I think he thinks this stuff is silly. He's more of a, what's your thing? You play League of Legends and that kind of thing like that. That's more his bag. He doesn't like Empyrion. We need to stream Division 2. Yeah, we do. We did the beta. I did it all on YouTube though. But yeah, I'd like to get it at some point here pretty quick. Ooh, yeah. Decontamination kit. I may actually, yeah, that would be really nice to have sitting around in a ship or something. Cool. Alright. Yeah, he's one of my Arma gamer buddies. He likes first-person shooters and things like that. He's not as much into this whole space crafting, you know. What'd you call it? You called it Minecraft in space or something. You said some smart alecky thing about it. I'd try to get you into it. League of Legends, Arma, Division 2. Yeah. Some more of the shooter combat stuff. You probably noticed, Gage, I don't know if you've watched Empyrion or not before, but you probably noticed the combat here is kind of arcadey a little bit. I mean, they just recently added recoil to the small arms. They didn't have it. You can sit there and bang, 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 and then rifle didn't move. That's how it used to be. Let's see, Dragon is up, but this game is getting better all the time. At least I am happy for that. I need to make more bandages, don't I? Yeah. I'm not a big building guy. You know what? Art said the exact same thing, and you got him in Arc, and boom, he's a builder guy. I mean, went freaking nuts with it. And he is the last person I thought that would be that way. Bandages. Plant fibers. Oh hell, I got a ton of these in here. Yeah. I get him hooked up over here. Let's see. Always need more of those. Where's that star at? Yeah. It's going to be best to place all these things on the north end then, I think. Angled or horizontal. So the ballistic shield in Division 2, there is a lightweight version that you can use your primaries with. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious how they're going to do that, because I'd like to make another shield tanker in that. I think it'd be really cool. But it's a different game, and you know, I have no idea about it. I don't mind using a heavy shield if you have to do the pistol thing and all that, and if you can upgrade it and all that, that'd be even better. Alright, how are we doing in here? Let's see, all that stuff's cut down. I'm gonna get another chunk of that made. Iron silicone, promethium pellets, good. Cool, alright, the EVA boosters, yeah, they've been done for a couple minutes now. Alright, I'm going up into friggin' space. Actually, it might help if I did that. Installation booster, I'm curious about the numbers on that. Okay. Let's check power. Yeah, we're down to a quarter. That's no bueno. Nope, you keep the spare since we got stuff stashed here at the base. Always pull stuff from the base first, not from the vehicle when you're at it. And do I have... I don't have any emergency O2, so this might be fun. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Purified water. Purified water comes from water canisters made in the constructor. Alright. Okay, alright. I don't know why people poo-poo the whole logistics thing. It really helps. It's a way to assist you with weights and volumes, you know. I don't understand the problem. Alright. I'll crank some of those out first, and then I'm going to get some emergency O2 made. Lightweight version that you can't use with her. Does it, have you seen it in action yet, Gage? Does it still operate the same way? You know, I mean, is it one of these things where you move around slow and you're carrying the shield and all that kind of thing? And is there, does there appear to be some aggro, taunt provocation stuff in it with the mobs? Because that's all I used it for. Alright, let's see. You're done, and let's grab some of these guys. Was it one water bottle? Is that what it was? I'm gonna grab 20 of these then. Or 25, whatever. Okay. Let's get some of those made. And I'm ready to hoof it. What are we doing drill and charge wise? 40? Yeah, we're good. I need more food. Always freaking forget that. Let's see, probably wouldn't hurt to take more bandages. And it's never a bad time to have steak. I don't have a refrigerator on this SV. I can't do anything as far as storing food, so this stuff may go bad while I'm up there. Right, party time. Let's see, give me a sec, I'll answer. Okay, are you in the middle of a game, I guess, or something? So let's see, how many we got lurking in here? We got 13 in channel, and we got, what, 5 talking? Guys, you know, you don't have to be shy, you can come out and say hey. Cool. Let's see what we got out here. Let's check the... It might hit you a little bit. Tier 1, Tier 1. No. Whoops. Let's fix that. Sorry about that. Put my helmet on. Hey, hey, hey! Did we already find an asteroid? Because you kind of stick out and look funny. Yes, we did. Copper already. Hot damn, look at that. This thing does not need to be in space. Oh, man. Cool. Alright, copper's already been tagged. Iron, silicon, copper, cobalt, promethium, magnesium. That's an interesting mix for a starter orbit. Not going to say no to promethiums. You always need power. Actually, this may hit you a little bit too. I'm going to pull up the sector menu, so it may... let's see. Rios... Fialtis Raptox. That name sounds familiar. I don't know how many playfields there are in this. Okay, so cobalt, magnesium, promethium. Normally, the line of progression on this in survival is to get tier 1s, get enough to where you can get up to the moon, because those are where your cobalt deposits are. Get your cobalt, and then you can get enough mats together to get a warp capable SV, you know, and then that'll allow you to get to the nearby planet, which has some tier 2 stuff, Sathium, Neodymium, you know, and then you can start getting enough together to get over that hump to start making something a little bit bigger and meatier before you get to an actual CV. Do a little bit of asteroid hunting. Asteroids pop up at, I think it's 2.5 click out. So if you see an asteroid way, way far away, and you swear that it's a resource asteroid, it's not. Okay, you'll be flying like this, and recommend you do it in third person and constantly look around. And if you see a rock just kind of poof out of thin air, or if it's something that is slightly off color and has a weird shape to it, that's going to be an asteroid of some kind, a resource one. And for those of you here that have never done this, unfamiliar with this, I have usually found POIs and asteroids to be within planet and moon in orbit. It just seems to, I mean, not always, obviously, they can be anywhere in the orbit, but I usually seem to have the best luck finding stuff in between. Like that right over there. I'm hoping that's a Polaris ship. Really hoping that's a Polaris ship and not a Xerax one. Oh, it's purple. Derelict ship, alien. Oh, okay, I think I know what this one looks like. This one's got the horrors and other bullcrap on it, but it's got some cargo. It's an interesting looking ship. Check this out. It's got this whole, like, aircraft carrier type of landing pad takeoff thing, and then there's this funky ring in the middle. Ilmarinen. Is that the designation of this boat? Alright, let's see what Gage said. Alright, so 3 different shields. I'm here, a new story about a Arctic Fokker rescue. Cool. One that is lightweight, one that can ricochet bullets, and the large face tank one. That's the one I want. That's a pretty cool ship. Now, you would know, Navy boy. Let's see. Yeah, it's big. You can build some pretty big stuff in this thing. I've only been in this thing once, and I can't remember where. Hey, hello, cargo. How you doing? Up. Cobalt alloy capacitors. Yeah, so there's horrors and bullcrap floating around out here. You know what? Where'd my goofy little SV go here? Yeah, the space stuff in here is kind of arcadey, you know, as you can tell. It's not like Space Engineers, you know, real, you know, uber physics thing and all that. Okay, we are going to go land, or at least cruise around over here, look around. Oh, my light's off. One of these has, was it that one that you can get into? There's a big cargo hold somewhere in here. I've only been here one time. And since it's just me, I'm not going to hang around very long. There's an open door over here. I'm going to guess that what I'm looking for is... What the hell? That's weird looking. Okay, that thing's covered up. I can't get past that. Someone else has probably done this, and they know their way around this ship, but I don't. So you got me really curious about the shield thing in Division 2 now. Freaking scorpions, dude, I hate those things. Okay, not really getting much of anything really nice out here. Basic mats, kind of eh. I want to say it looks like it's probably more the bridge area over yonder. Yeah, I'm on a jetpack. Yeah, jetpack is just like this in space. It's pretty simple. Part of the Talon quest, if I remember right. Okay. It's actually a player-built ship, though for the quest POI they crashed it up and added a lot of alien stuff to it. Cool. It says, help me in one of the bays that's broken open. That's cool, Dumpster. Okay. Yeah, those are those crazy red scorpions. I really hate those things. What? Yeah, cool. Okay, I see. Is that a? Oh, okay. This is a mining CV, isn't it? Because that looks like a drill turret. It looks like a drill turret to me. So, what do? They park this thing over or around an asteroid or something, and then you got dudes that are in the crew seats or whatever, and they man those turrets, and ha! An interesting idea. Alright, we seem to have found ourselves something in here. We got gravity in here? Cool, I do. Alright. I don't even know what that teleporter goes to, so I'm not even going to mess with it. Let's see, security override. Leave while you still can. Do not open the security doors. This is Captain Zaldani of the mining ship Ilmarinen. This will be my last message. We waited for help, but it never came. Now it is too late. Reminds me of The Walking Dead, you know? That first episode when Rick wakes up in the hospital and he's looking around and, you know, and that, he goes into the hallway and there's those doors there that say, you know, dead inside. And you know there's got to be some moron who has to open that thing. Maybe I'm going to be the moron and open this thing. Let's see what happens. Okay. Come on. What you got here? I'm so dead already. I can just freaking feel it. This is one thing I like about this game. I mean, it's kind of arcadey and everything, but I mean, they do make this kind of creepy, you know, with the critter noises and all that. Okay, alright. I got my bug out route if I need it. Damn, I was really hoping I could hit this. Polaris Mining Company. No total crew members. All shore leaves have been canceled today due to the arrival of Surdu Emissary. We will embark on an asteroid mining mission. Asteroid mining mission immediately. This comes from the top, so I'll expect you to give your best. Thank you for your cooperation, Captain Zaldani. Well, Skipper, I don't think... Oh, crap! Freaking... don't think it happened. Yeah, get some. If I see what these scorpions do, I'm bugging out. The hell was that? Get some. Come on, you want some? What you got? I don't think you really get much off these dudes. They have a lot of pistol ammo and crap like that on them. Wait, what? There, if you can't open it, shoot it. Yeah, so this is the small arms combat in Empyrion gauge. This is what it looks like. The name of button, no, it's bigger than those. You are dead. Yes, you are. Don't dead open inside. Yes. There's a teleporter that sends you to this ship. Okay, I got you, Nevin. Anybody else want some? I'm just interested in what's in the cargo boxes. Really, I want any of the alien containers, if there's any of those. Rads. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Come here, lady. I got something. Oh, hey, baby. Huh? What you got? Oh, crap. Nope. 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 This is a whole lot of nope. Yep. Nope. Trick number 2. Sit here in the elevator. And then blast them. Hey, baby girl. I saw some freaking scorpions. That's the reason why I ran, not from these little bouncing betties or whatever you want to call them. There you go. I'll take your alien teeth and your meat. I didn't really come up here to do combat, but I figured why not? It's kind of a change of pace, I guess. I'm not freaking dead, Gage, man. Gets really bad in that POL. It's a max too. Okay. Is that a critter out there? Oh yeah, scorpion. Come on, baby. I think it's what their tail's the weak spot or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. Come on up. There you go. These things are nasty, nasty. So Knight Rider, if you're still on here and you haven't seen this, seen these things, avoid these freaking scorpions. These things are nasty. 2 hits will kill you. I mean, they're really bad news. So have a way to, yep, nope. Yeah, they're really bad news. Hear that little guy. Yep, nope, 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 nope. Get up in that, oh, there we go. What, 2 of them? Gotta make sure I don't blow up the elevator shaft here. Dramatic death scream. Cool. All right. Go a little bit more on this. We say Knight Rider. I'm here still watching. Yeah. Yeah, this is some like the horror stuff in this. Oh crap, dude! Couple of angry ladies. Come on, ladies. Those are the horrors right there. So I know there's a whole backstory to this and everything. I just don't know what it is. And also, there can be spawners on the ground that spit these things out over and over and over. So in these types of POIs, you have to go and kill them. Warp drive room, doors open. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where's that coming from? Oh. Freaking prick. There, go. I'm not prepared for this. If I die, I'm spawned back outside and I have to, fly back in here and all that jazz. Speaking of horrors, great tactic with our spawn pads resupplying the mobs. There's a nasty in there. Okay, I may not go all the way in here. I'm just looking for a nice fat alien container, and if I find spawners, I'll kill them. But there's another turret in here. I just got popped. Something. Yeah, I hear him. Where is he? Where the hell is it? Oh, there you are. Freaking 79 health. I was hoping to find an armor mod in there, man. Come on. Why is it gotta be like that? So this just looks like all, I don't know what you call this, decor or whatever. I mean, it's not, but it's... Oh, and here. Yeah. Okay. Is there a turret over there? No, it's just red texturing. Okay. Somebody tell me to turn around and go back to my SV. Yep, okay. Ooh, come on. You ready to get beamed? Oh! You like that? Got something for you. Come here. Okay, alright. I'm bugging out. I've had enough fun in here. I'll come back. At least I'm a little bit more familiarized with this ship. I'm curious what the player-made version of this boat looks like. You know, I mean, obviously it's not going to have all these damage blocks and truss blocks and whatever else is used in here to dress it up like this. But it seems like it's a pretty cool idea, and it looks like it's made to be a direct asteroid miner of some kind. That's really neat. It's huge too. Okay, alright. Let's bang out of here. Ooh. Okay, anyway, that's kind of cool. I want to mark that. Oh, it's a ship icon. Alright, cool. Came out here to go to the moon to see what's out there. And you can look at the asteroid layout. Alright, let's see. Cool, 13 viewers. Right on. Let's see. I was laughing my butt off. It is Mine with the Ring. Yeah, that's really cool. Spange featured it in a show. That's a really neat idea. I love creative stuff like that. You know, it's so cool. You have to see the whole ship to see it. Yeah, I want to check it out sometime. Is it called the Ilmarinen or whatever? Is it something you can find on the workshop? That looks like a Xerax base of some kind. Ooh, hello. That's probably going to shoot at me. Come on, just give me the POI. Come on. Come on, don't have any laser turrets on it. Come on, just there you go. It's armor yet. It's going to be, it's going to have turrets on it. There's Xerax everywhere out here, man. Okay, what do we got as far as Pentaxid? Pentaxid heavy, although they're small. Okay, tier 1s with magnesium and everything else. Cool. Yeah, this would work for, yeah, this is a good mix then. Alright, cool. Loose Pentaxid on the grounds. It's okay. You find them in the craters. This looks like it's been thinned out a little bit, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. good. Well, let's see. Trying to figure out a plan for this. Yeah, it may be best to get a warp-capable SV built that can hold some cargo, and then move out to a different planet, get off the starter world, because it's inhospitable when it comes to resources and all that stuff. And I'm thinking a good place that has some nice tier 1 deposits. We can go out there and build a mountainside base or something and get some HV driller or something that's easy to scoot around on, and then really start slaying these things. Because that starter world is so swampy and so many trees everywhere, it's a real pain in the butt to do anything with the ground vehicles. Cool. Alright, that kind of sets up a plan for what to do. Awesome. I think it's the same thing that Dragon suggested, actually. Yeah, the deposit sizes here are larger than the ones on the starter world. Well, most of them at least. Not the Cobalt, but... let's see what level am I? I'm in like 18, right? Cool, alright. Yeah, Knight Rider, if you're new to this, this is pretty much how this stuff works. Not a whole lot to it. That I'm going to tag real quick while I'm here. Another thing, Knight Rider, you might not be familiar with, meteorites depletion. Okay, I don't know what the latency is between my comms here versus what's showing up on the screen, but anyway, even if my voice is ahead here, meteorites depletion, I'm over here circling it. You can look at these deposits here and then see if meteorites depletion matches it. On here it looks like it does. All the tier 1, tier 1.5 that I call it stuff, plus pentaxid, which is common on moons. Once you start taking all of these deposits down for a particular one, like let's say I go around and I kill all the 6 magnesium ones. Depending upon how it's configured in the play field, either you have to get it down to a certain percentage, 50% or under of that deposit, or maybe all the way down or whatever. But once you do that, like let's say in the case of this magnesium, then meteorites from the depletion of the ore deposit resources in the ground, meteorites will start showing up, and you'll see them streak through the sky, and they'll land, and then you can go and tag them, and you can usually get a good oh geez, 400 to 500 ore or something like that off of a particular meteorite. They're really good with HV drillers. Alright, so one thing I like to do when I'm good and set up is I'll have a mining CV out that can carry a mining driller. Actually, no, I'm going to leave him on in case I need to go, but lights are going off. I'll have a mining CV with a mining driller in it, and then I'll go and try and get all the deposits real fast just to get the meteorites. So something like the pentaxid, this pentaxid deposit that you see here may yield between 10 and 30 pentaxid, but the meteorite can yield 400 or 500. So if you kill all the deposits and then trigger the meteorite depletion to start, and then you got to look around and track them and see the smoke in the sky and all that kind of thing, and you go and get it, you can go and slay one of those things, you can get a ton of that resource and bring it back. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see, does that make sense? Cool. Ninja Ray Prime, thanks for the follow, man, appreciate it. Don't know if you said anything in chat or if I missed it. I don't think so. Hope you had a good night or having a good day, whatever time zone you're in. We are doing some late night Empyrion Galactic Survival on a public server called Razortalon, and I'm doing I guess this is, I don't know, it's going to probably be 4 or 5 part, I guess, quote, mini series. This is part 3 of gameplay in earlier survival with weights and volumes enabled on this server. So I'm on the starter moon from the starter planet that we started at there, and I'm out poking around and trying to get an idea as to what deposits are where. I mean, we're still screwing around with open air SVs and stuff, and it's been kind of tough for resource gathering, but that's what we picked. So medium to hard difficulty start. So there you go. So Dumpster, you still in here? You still listening? You still working on your CV? Promethium. I may go ahead and hit this too since it's small. I think I'm done with the whole biofuel thing. Let's see, what would be a good way to tackle this? This one's closest, it looks like. Alright. Okay, Knight Rider, just making sure. But yeah, that's some of the stuff you'll learn in the survival gameplay once you finally get off your starter world and you're cruising around and stuff. There's there's a pretty natural progression to how you build up your guy and build up your assets, I guess it's probably the right word. You know, you're tooling around at first on foot and and all that, and it sucks, and you have your survival tool and you're running from everything in sight, and then you finally get a motorcycle built and you get your first portable constructor made at level 3 and that kind of thing. Then starter base, and most people will do an HV to start with. I purposely skipped it out here just because it's, I mean, the starter world is so inhospitable when it comes to ground vehicles. I said, you know what, I'm going to get into the air as quick as possible instead. But you'll eventually get a warp capable SV made. The usual route is to on a starter world you get your iron, silicone, and copper, and you'll get a bunch of that mined, and then that will allow you to get an SV made of some kind. Even if it's something goofy like this that's an open air. This is a little bit of an odd man, this situation is a little bit of an odd man out kind of thing, that starter worlds don't usually have gold deposits. That's put in there on purpose, I would say, for the sole purpose of getting the player that starts on this starter world to get an EVA booster made. That's just the only thing that makes sense to me. So that's not the normal thing. Normally you'd get some kind of SV with a cockpit and O2 tanks, and there's plenty of those that you can build on the cheap on the workshop and stuff, blueprints for them. Get something like that made, and then that allows you, or you and a buddy or a couple buddies, if you got passenger seats on it, to cruise up to the starter moon, and then that means you have access to usually pentaxid, magnesium, and cobalt. And then the cobalt is the guy that's required for warp drive tank, any kind of SV constructor. I think cobalt's in that. And then that gets you to the next step, warp capable SV, and then you can bounce over to the next planet, and that usually means access to tier 2 stuff, sathium, neodymium, that kind of thing. And then that's when you can start getting enough mats together to build your first basic CV. And the smaller CVs you can do, you can park if it has a little hangar bay or something inside or on it or whatever. You can spawn in an HV, a driller, and then you can use the CV to tool that thing around, and then you use that on deposits, and that's when you really start cranking out the resource resource collection, resource acquisition. So, see, all right, Dumpster, you're gonna crash. Have a good one. Have a good night, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your company too. We'll see you, Tamale. So does that make sense, Knight Rider? That's pretty much the natural progression. That's how it usually works. I mean, it can obviously be, it can be, what's the proper word? It can be changed. It can be kind of screwed around with depending upon the starter playfields. However, the admin or whoever builds the scenario does it. Like in this case, the starter world had Cobalt on it, which we could probably stay on the starter world and get a work-capable SV and effectively be able to skip a major step, which is really nice. Excuse me. How much of this do I have on me anyway? Alright. Need to bag this. Jetpack might help. Okay. How much is left at 30? How much time do I really want to spend going down there and grabbing that? No, I'll come back later. We're not hurting for it, so I'll just consider that a worthwhile distraction. And also another thing you can do, you know, if you don't want to do this strictly resource acquisition, drilling, and all that kind of thing, you can steer into the combat stuff and get stuff built to go after POIs and things like that. You know, you can get lucky and get things there. Better weaponry, some good mats that you can't otherwise find that you would otherwise have to drill for. You can get the tier 2 and tier 3 stuff early that way, depending upon, you know, the POI. So that kind of thing is a thing too. I tend not to go that way much. I'm less into combat and more into drilling and machinery and stuff on Empyrion. So let's see. SV tier 1 is what I have for my first SV no warp. Yeah, that's the usual thing. And it really, I think as far as you know, when you've got your assets, your base, and your vehicles and stuff, I think it's good to have, depending upon the size of the squad that you have, I think it's good to have a couple or a few non-warp capable SVs. You can just use them as regular runabouts, you know, to go, I don't know, go surface hopping and grabbing stuff. Because, I mean, you're in the air and they're cheaper to build, and all that, you know, so. And my once I have a big, huge base set up and I've got multiple CVs, large, you know, general purpose support CV and some mining ones and stuff, and HV drillers, and I'll have SVs along with it, warp capable and not warp capable. And the non-warp capable, you know, it's, you know, you need to go up to the moon, you go up to the moon, and no big deal, they're cheaper to build. And you know, you just have there, that looks like an asteroid right there, that just sticks out to me, that bright spot. I'm gonna guess silicone or magnesium. Boom. Cool. That's good to know. I'd like to find the iron one, and then that means we can just come up here and drill this stuff, since we have EVA boosters already, and not have to poke around on the planet surface and, you know, get chased. That looks like something up there. What is that? Come on, come back. I saw you. Where are you? Yeah, Knight Rider, I really dig the early survival stuff in here. Just the constant pressure and the pushback and all. That looks like a trade station. That is a trade station. Polaris. Cool. And if you're still watching, you probably noticed that I'm making waypoints in here. So That's the thing. It's real easy to do, and if you don't know how to do it, then you can learn how to do it real easy. Make waypoints so you can come back to asteroids, because most of those things are set up to. That's probably a player CV. They're usually set up to regenerate or replenish after a certain amount of time. On my public server, I have asteroids set to refill their deposit on them every 24 hours. So that's a faction trading station. That's good to know. I'll show you a little bit of the asteroid thing real quick. I'll go hit this. Well, actually, where is it? Was that one a copper? Yeah, I'll go hit the copper one. I'll actually go do that one, some of it, and I'll show you how this works. So you need an EVA booster. You need an EVA booster armor mod. You have to, because it's what gives you the ability to withstand such freezing temperatures in space. Otherwise, your guy he freezes pretty damn fast. Let's see, where's those O2 bottles at? Where's those O2 bottles at? I mean, I'll have to. I don't see them in here anywhere. Great, cool. I don't have much time left out here before my guy asphyxiates. I built 25 of them. I used one of them. So where did they go? Am I just blind? I don't see them, or did I accidentally drop them? I'm a bit of a doof sometimes. So, all right, maybe I'll just go ahead and let my guy die once here, and I'll show you how this works. Let's see, Knight Rider, need armor from the Titan Plus radioactive booster. Yeah, me and myself and I as a squad. Yeah, I gotcha. I learned how to do waypoints. I'm short on copper. Yeah. All right, so asteroid mining is, there's not much to it. You just have to have the EVA boost. You have to have and you have to have oxygen. You have to make sure you can breathe out here. But I'll show you what happens when you die out here. You have a little floaty backpack, and then you have to jetpack and come back out here real quick. But otherwise, it's just, I mean, maybe an occasional space drone that comes out. So keep an eye on your little mini map in the top right. If you see any red dots, you know, be ready to boogie out of town. And if by some reason, like see how I'm starting to have no O2, do not be on a ship when your guy is dying from no oxygen. Especially if that thing's set on cruise control, because I think if you die, it's going to keep going. So make sure you're stopped and you're out of a vehicle if you know it's coming. Alright. I bet that trade station's got a med bay, but oh, maybe not. Okay. Cool. So yep, you come back with a certain amount of O2 and food and all the usual. There's your little floaty box backpack. Pretty simple. So I'll grab a little bit more of this, and I'll take it back. So if I remember correctly, we were starting to get semi-low. So in this game, Knight Rider, there are drills for capital vessels. Two different types. There's a turret type drill that requires access to the control panel. So say you're sitting on the CV in a passenger seat or in the cockpit or whatever. You go to the control panel, you access it, and you control the turret. Those are, I think, harvesting tool turrets is what they're called. And you've got a multi-turret, which you can use to tear down. It's like a multi-tool, but a turret, you know, a turret version. It's a multi-tool on steroids. And then you have the drill one, and it's like this, but considerably faster. And the other type of driller for a CV is a straight laser drill, and I think you can have a limit of 6 of those on a CV, depending upon server restrictions. So what some people will do is they'll have a mining specific CV that has basically hull, thruster, oxygen, fuel tank, and laser drills on the front, and then harvesting box. For A9 stuff, it'll be harvesting controllers now, wood ore controllers. And then so you have to have that, so when you're drilling, it has a place to put it all. You know, come up to the asteroid here, and they'll zap it. You know, small little CV that says that's basically a miner. So how are we doing? 125. All right, that'll be it for now. I don't want to stay out here really long. So we're just not anywhere near to that point yet on this run to be able to do that. Okay, alright. Let's RTV. Let's get out of here. And you may have noticed that you fly faster in space, much. How do you do cruise control? What I do is I hold the W and then hit the left shift and then let off the W. But out in space, if you're going one direction, don't use cruise control. Use disable the auto brake with the I button, and it'll basically idle the thrusters, and you'll just go based on inertia. But make sure when you hit the planet side, turn it back on. So, all right, something I am going to show you here. So you see how I'm 8 click away from. It's actually going to catch up in it. I'm 8 click away from the base. So what I'm going to do to speed this up is I'm going to go back out to orbit, and then I'm going to sling around the planet at twice the speed. So let's see, it should catch up now. It's also kind of a good deal to get an eyeball as to the geography, because it does match up here. You know, geography as to where your HQ is. I didn't do it for long enough, but that kind of gives you an idea. So I shaved some of that time off by going back up. Yeah, it's not technically a slingshot. This game is more arcadish when it comes to that rather than simulatory, but it's more about the maximum speed of SVs and CVs in orbit. It's basically 2x what you do on the surface on a planet. So if you come down into a planet and you notice your base is 15 click away, 'cause some of the larger planets, it can really be like that. It can be way far out. It could take you 10 minutes to get back in the atmospheres. Go back up to the orbit, stay a couple hundred meters off of it, and fly around, and you go twice as fast. So you're, cutting your time in half. If that makes sense. So let's see, Nevin. I dug through Spange's list. I don't see that ship jumping out at me, but I did go through the workshop on YouTube. I PM'd you the links for the workshop and 2 YouTube videos. Thank you. Yeah, I might check that out. That's an interesting concept for a driller. A large CV, a big large cargo hauler like that, and you have the big ring in the middle, and you sit it on top or over or around a asteroid. I never thought about that. That sounds good for a large CV that's like a mobile base type thing. Use the drill turrets, get dudes to sit on the turrets from, I don't know, some crew seats somewhere. I'm hitching a lot. I'm hitching quite a bit, actually. Thing loads a lot in when you come back into another playfield. Planet especially. See all these structures and crap built all over it. There we go. We'll have to make some more those O2 things. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I left them on the back of the. I was wondering where they weren't. They weren't on my person. I left them on the back of the bird. Okay, well, no wonder. Cool let's get those going. All right, let's check and see what the time is. Almost 2 a.m. All right. Cool. Okay. I think I'm at a point where I can probably call it for this this edition. See if there's anything else to do on here. How's power? Yeah, solar sucks on here, and I really don't want to expand this because it's a it's just a basic starter base, and I'd rather save mats for a ship instead. So, no O2 in the tanks. How many more canisters do we have? Okay, we're bingo on power on these guys. Right, okay. Could get a couple of O2 bottles made real quick. We still have... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can get several, actually. Cool. Let's see. Alright. I'll go ahead and get some O2 bottles made, and I'll fill up the O2 tanks in here. It's not a whole lot. It barely supports one person in terms of O2 capacity. I think I used small tier 1. Yeah. Total capacity of 2,000. That's pretty flimsy. There's not much in here. Cool. Okay, so it takes about what 7 or 8 to fill this base up, which is nothing. But it'd be kind of nice to come back to Fat O2 station here and re-up. So anything else in here that I need to set up? Cool. Already got 60 Sathium, 90 neodymium, and 40 Arrestrum. There's one Arrestrum deposit on here. No more cobalt ore. I'd have to go get some more to up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers right there. So I got to work on that. And I already got a little bit of pentaxid. That's cool. We got some promethium ore, so we got enough power. We might be able to get a warp-capable SV here pretty quick. So that'd be kind of nice. Cool deal. Alright. Okay, let's get that guy filled up. Cool, you're gone. You're done. Cool, this is starting to turn out. This doesn't look like medium rain to me. This looks like heavy rain. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of... I've destroyed about half of it for the POI. Hey, Cheeky, how are you doing tonight? Just saw you pop in. Are you talking about rainy days, Elmer? Yep. They made it into derelict ship. Yep. Oh, yeah, that is an amazing creation. Yeah, a lot is missing. I think Rainy Day actually converted it to the POI. I think he created all the Polaris POIs as well. That's awesome. That's brilliant, man. That's good work. I just remember it being featured in someone's showcase vid and then finding it when I did the quest line. That's light rain. It doesn't feel like a light rain to me. Evening, Cheeky. Or maybe afternoon for you, wherever you are. Let's see. Been in some rain you couldn't see through feet. Yeah, me too, a couple of times. My wife and I got caught in some of that on the way back from driving in Florida a long time ago, like 7 or 8 years ago. We got into Baton Rouge and it was so freaking heavy you couldn't see in front of you. In the car, it was awful. Alright, actually, you know what? Maybe, because I think I'm probably going to wind up calling this here in a few minutes. It's almost 2 a.m. Might be a good stopping point since there's nothing else really to do right now. Alright, kick the constructor off, make sure the food processor is off. And we can come back and do the rest of this. O2, what are we looking at? Good. SVs don't use O2 because they suck. And they don't have any O2 capacity on them. Cool. Yeah, we might be able to get a warp capable SV going here. Express monkey hardened. What do we need for that? I got 45 Sathium. We can get the silicone, or excuse me, the cobalt. The rest of this is doable. So we could probably do something like that. I need to update that ship. That's garbage. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything else. Nothing I have here, at least. I have to look at some of their stuff from the workshop. Maybe see if Dragon wants to do one of his own. I don't know if he has a... Yeah, he's got a warp-capable SV. Yeah, he built a cargo hauler for the challenge. That big, the big 50s Chevy Corvette-looking one. That was actually pretty cool. We can't do anything like that out here. We need something smaller that we can spawn on this 3x3 pad. But we'll figure out what he wants to do with that. And I think... Otherwise, we're done here. I don't think there's anything else to do. So, my SV does, like the Dragonfly. Vacation trip to Canada. We were on a curvy highway, and one side of the road was raining. Their side was dry for several miles. Freaky weather up there. It was in the middle of July once. Yeah, that is really weird. 3 a.m. here. Cool. All right. Well, I think this is a good spot to call it. It's right at the turn of the hour. Do appreciate everybody keeping me company and the input and everything. Really dig the Empyrion community. I mean, it's just really good and clean. Bunch of nice, like-minded guys, that are interested in building and all this kind of stuff like that. I've really enjoyed my time with this. Thank you for the follow, Zealot Rage. He's a friend of mine, so. Let's see, anything else that I missed? There was another follow. I have to scroll up to find it. Ninja, I can't remember his name exactly. There it is. Ninja Ray Prime, thank you for the follow. And I think that's it. So hope you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Probably be back tomorrow. I'd like to do part 2 of that little Space Engineers run that me and Dragon are doing. He's actually hosting it on his personal computer. There's no fancy server setup or anything like that. It was a very impromptu thing, but that was a ton of fun. Probably wind up doing that, and then probably throw some more armor up. But likely we'll also be doing this tomorrow if he's feeling all right. So thank you, Nevin. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a good night, or if you're in Europe, probably I guess good morning now. So yeah, thank you, Mustang. I hope that motion sensor thing helped out. There's a lot you can do with that, though. Hop on Excalibur's Discord and get into the Signal Logic channel. In there's much more expositional stuff on the whole Signal Logic thing, and using sensors and switches and trigger plates and whatever. You can learn a lot from that. So hope you guys have a good night. Appreciate your company. Thank you very much. See you soon.